No sound?
Sorry, what's up,
We got
everybody?
no sound? We got sound now?
Yeah, we got sound now.
All
Sorry,
right,
sorry,
wow.
sorry.
Wow.
Guys, that was a rough start.
Another audio issue.
Rough
We're
start.
just like, and we...
Look, the video part is super easy. The audio part is not. The audio part is so complicated through this program.
I could see that.
It is. It's very, very different
It's
than
very,
what you would think.
I do, engineering.
You do audio engineering, I know.
Engineering on the side.
You understand.
And, well, the thing is like I understand these programs, but this program is so counterintuitive to what I'm actually used to. So, what is up, everybody? We're doing Week 9 picks. Man, how you doing so far in your picks? I haven't kept track.
I actually did go through today and look at a few things.
So how are we doing this year?
What do you mean? As far as how we are doing, we're doing bad.
We're doing bad.
Last week
good,
we did better
good.
than we've done so far.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. That's about as much as we're going to get into that because we really don't fucking keep track of this.
No.
This is just an excuse to drink and hang out.
Absolutely.
And have people in the chat. And
Chill.
please, can I get a FKC, especially after that fucking debacle that was last week. Actually, we held 20-27 against KC, but we still can't even defend our own house against Kansas City or against any other team, really. Right now, we're not doing great at fucking all. I think we're tanking, to be honest with you. I think realistically...
Well, this next game isn't going to be easy either.
I don't want to talk about it. All right. Without fucking further ado, Week 9.
Week 9.
Now we kind of have an idea of who's who.
Yeah.
A vague idea. Pretty good idea. Pretty good solid idea. We know who's who. All right.
It's pretty... It's easier to... So, Week 1, because everybody plays their B string and their C string a lot through the preseason, you do not get to see how the whole team actually works together.
No, and
you just don't.
And well, they shouldn't, because those are
and
games
it's good.
Those are games that don't count. And you shouldn't put your starters.
And you should have. Yeah, exactly. You got to save them for the big games. And you put your C string guys in, your B string guys in, get them some playing time.
Yeah. Under
the actual gun.
Yeah.
To where they actually need. It feels like a real game. As a matter of fact, this year, there were more preseason fights than have ever happened because they're playing against each other now in preseason more.
Right.
Even practicing.
I don't know. Yeah, practice. Yeah, before.
You know what I mean? Even practicing, they're playing against each other teams, and there were a ton of them, man.
When they were doing joint practices.
I don't know what that had to do with anything, but.
All right, Texans at Jets.
All right.
Do you think this is going to be the week that Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams finally pull something
all day
out of
long.
their ass?
No,
and
Texans all day here.
I think
this is an easy choice.
I think the Texans are not only going to win this game, I think they're going to embarrass.
This is an easy choice
the
for
New
me.
York Jets in their own home. I see a defensive touchdown happening here.
It's possible, for sure.
I see a pick six happening here.
So that's all I know is that this is an easy game. Texans all day.
The Texans all day.
All day.
There's no way to even think that the New York Jets in their current state are going to pull out against the fucking Houston Texans. 6-2 Texans, 2-6 Jets.
There's zero way.
Someone's going 7-2 and someone's going 2-7. I think we know how that's going.
Yeah.
Cowboys at Falcons. I mean, this is not what we saw happening this year with the Atlanta Falcons.
It's obviously going to be the Falcons.
I think it's going to be the Falcons. I think it's going to be a close game, though.
It very well could be, but it's going to be the Falcons. Falcons are going to pull it out.
Some last quarter heroics by Dak Prescott is going to make some magic happen. But I just don't think it's going to be enough, and I think at the end of the day, in a high-scoring game, the Falcons squeak out with this one.
Yeah, I believe so too. Then we got Denver Broncos versus Ravens.
Broncos at Ravens. I'm saying
Ravens.
Lamar Jackson all day long.
This is Ravens.
All day long.
This is a Ravens game. They may have the same record, but they're not playing.
I get it. The Broncos are 5-3. The Ravens are 5-3.
Don't matter. This is a Ravens game.
I just don't see the Broncos in their current state beating the Ravens in their current state.
Nope.
I think that's just a no-brainer, man.
Yeah.
And
no,
plus, both of us are AFC West fans, so, and we're not Broncos fans.
No.
So
no way.
Yeah. I mean,
no way would I be a Broncos fan.
You know where I'm at.
Trying to get that thing straight up and down.
You know what's funny though?
What's up?
You look like a Chargers fan today.
Yeah, I probably do.
Look at your color scheme.
It's a North Face shirt. Shut up.
Well, it is a North Face shirt.
North Face.
But you look like a Chargers fan today.
I might. I'm not at all.
Them's fighting words, motherfucker. Them's fighting words.
Dolphins at Bills.
Dolphins at Bills. Now this one's actually a little difficult because Tua's back. Dolphins are 2-5, but I do believe with Tua back.
But Tua's back.
I
actually, until you said that, I was going to go Bills.
But here's the deal. Tua's back.
I'm going Bills.
I'm going Bills.
I'm going Bills. You got 6-2, 2-5.
I'm going to say Bills improved to 7-2 on the season. Dolphins will follow to they'll fall to 2-6.
Yeah.
Saints at Panthers. This is a division game.
Panthers.
Both teams kind of really suck right now.
I'm going Panthers just because.
I'm going Panthers also. Because fuck Derek Carr. Fuck
yeah,
the Saints.
And I gotta say, man, I'm not happy about the next pick that I'm gonna have to make, but I've got to. I'm gonna go Bengals. Raiders at Bengals. It's at Bengals. It's the first time I've gone against you guys.
Raiders!
It's the first time I've gone against you guys all year.
It's Raiders.
And I'm getting frustrated at my picks because you guys aren't coming through, bro.
It's Raiders. I'm picking Raiders. I am picking the Raiders. I just think this is going to be the week. I hope to God.
Hey.
Please let this be the fucking
if
week.
If it is,
that
I'm
Desmond
happy for
Ridder
you.
fucking blows it up in practice.
Dude.
Fucking blows it the fuck up.
If it happens, I'm
and
happy
AP's
for you.
Got no choice to be like, all right, Desmond, you're our starter. And that motherfucker's be like, you know what? It's now or never. It's shit or get off the pot, which it is. That's where it's at with Desmond Ridder already. It is shit or get off the pot. What that means is a Super Bowl appearance.
Yeah, I'm picking the Bengals for the highlights. And by highlights, you know what I mean, right?
Oh, fuck.
Joe Burrows.
Oh, God.
I'm just talking about Joe Burrow's highlights.
Oh, God, this hurts.
He's got so many highlights in his hair, dude. It's insane.
Joe Burrow's
yeah, it's crazy, dude.
It took me a minute. It took me a minute.
The Joe Burrow's highlights, dude.
Yeah, it took me a minute, but I see what you did there.
Yeah.
All right.
I was fucking around.
So, all right.
But I am picking Bengals. I hate doing it, but I am doing it.
I'm picking Raiders.
Hey, look, dude, I'm happy for you because last week you didn't. The last 2 weeks you haven't.
This is wishful thinking.
Hey, sometimes that's what it takes.
But I'm choosing the Raiders.
Chargers at Browns.
Chargers at Browns. Chargers.
God damn it! It's gonna be the Chargers.
It's gonna be the Chargers.
I can't.
I don't think the Browns has got anything at all.
No.
Unless.
I just don't see it happening.
It would literally be like the Raiders going into the Bengals and win.
Yeah,
so
it's just I can't see this one.
I'll do that for my Raiders.
Yeah, of course, but the Chargers.
I'm not. I mean, that is my bold.
Chargers do have
prediction.
a little better record than the Bengals.
Chargers got a little better record, but the Browns. This could, but this is a pick 'em. This really is. Because to be completely honest. The Chargers are only a little bit better than the Browns.
I know.
They're at the Browns.
I just got to go. I'm going Chargers. I don't like saying it, but that's what I have to go with because that's who's winning it.
The more I think about it, the Browns.
All right.
I'm taking the Browns.
I'm taking Chargers.
Backup
you take
quarterback
Browns.
and all.
I think we've been the same up until the last 2 games.
Commanders at Giants.
Commanders. It's who could say it faster.
Yeah.
It's Commanders. Dude, they are winning, dude.
Jaden Daniels, he's in, right?
I think so, yeah.
I think he's in.
I still think he's in. You got the lighter?
I do got the lighter. Shit.
I do believe he is still in the game. He was not taken out. Who was taken out by the Achilles injury? That was terrible.
I do. Fuck, dude.
If you know in the chat, let us know.
Yeah,
there's nobody in here, but
let
us know.
Is there anybody even
no,
watching?
Not yet.
Wow, we are dead tonight.
Yeah, dead.
Holy shit.
I don't know what's happening tonight. Everybody watching rallies.
It was the thumbnail. It was the thumbnail.
Yeah, they're like, this guy's too pro. He went too pro on us.
No, you're right. We went too pro. The thumbnail looks too good. Good job,
Thumbnail looked
Roman.
too good. Man, I'm
Yeah.
sorry about that. I
It's
shouldn't
all
have
right.
done that.
Nope. Let's keep it rolling.
All
We're gonna
right.
keep it
Yeah, of
rolling.
course.
There's no reason not to.
No.
Fuck it, you know.
Well, yeah.
So
It's not just
Commanders
for
at
them.
Giants, we're both saying Commanders. I just don't see the Giants winning
No.
this at all.
Zero chance.
Patriots at Titans. This is like who's gonna play worse football this year?
I'm gonna have to
You're
say
talking about
Patriots
two
on this,
historically good teams.
and they're looking so bad this year.
Who are you calling?
I'm just gonna go ahead and say Patriots. The Titans have not looked good this year. At least the Patriots have 2 wins.
This week is gonna give the Titans something to feel proud about.
It might. I don't know who they've gone up against up to this point, so
Right?
I'm not sure. But I'm gonna have to say Patriots.
All right. I'm still saying Titans. It's in Tennessee. Bears at Cardinals. Man.
I'm gonna go Cards. It's the first time I think I've said that this year. But they've been proving me wrong.
I think this is the first time I'm going to choose the Cards as well. I think the first time tonight I'm going to agree with
I've
you.
never chosen Arizona to win a single game, and they've proven me wrong several times. So
Yeah, I'm going to say Cards on this one.
yeah, I think that's where I'm going.
Jags at Eagles.
Eagles, man.
Eagles. My wife is an Eagles fan, so I better say Eagles.
Motherfucker's been running
And
away
I
with it.
really hope the Eagles win because if not, that's bad.
This next game is going to be a banger.
Lions at Packers. I'm going Lions
Yep,
on this one.
same. They are looking so good this year.
I just think that
They look great. They're playing a hell of football
I
this
think
year.
the Packers are looking great too.
Yeah, they are,
They're sitting
but
at
I
6
still
and
see
2.
the
That
Lions.
ain't no joke.
No, it's not at all.
You know,
Not at all. Not by any
Lions
stretch.
6-1. They've already had their bye.
The Lions have the second best.
But they're just great. They are a great football team. They're
really playing good football this year. I'm going Lions.
I'm going.
Even though I could see the Pack winning it, it's at the Pack, man, and that's rough.
Damn, it's in Lambeau.
All right, I don't know.
Wait, no, hold up. We got that massive cold front coming in.
Well, that's exactly what I was about to say. What's the weather going to be like? But it is Detroit Lions.
It is Detroit. All right,
They'll be all right.
You're right, except for
But Lambeau Field.
It's
Lambeau
Field, and they celebrate the cold up there.
Yeah, they do. They love that shit.
They celebrate the cold up there.
Those big fat foam cheese heads they wear keep the dome warm.
I swear they've been putting little. That's how fucking electric helmet heaters were invented.
I don't know,
like
man.
Green
All I
Bay,
know.
Wisconsin invented these things to put in their fucking cheese heads. Like back in the fucking 50s,
Right.
Or whenever they started making poly fucking styrene or
Yeah.
whatever.
I'm not sure what that shit is. It's like almost the same shit as it feels to me like a seat cushion.
Or it was like Green Bay
it's
was
just
using
the seat cushion factory.
Green Bay was using this fucking material to make their cheese, had hats out of, and then they just discovered, hey, I am really fucking warm when I'm wearing this.
They do look warm. I'm not gonna lie.
And then inadvertently, the Green Bay Packers invented neoprene. Inadvertently.
It happens.
Just trying to make fucking novelty cheese heads.
Hey, look, I did read a book.
I can't back that up. There's no scientific historic document.
No, actually, I did read a book.
That is complete fucking bullshit, so do not run with that, guys.
I did read a book called Guns, Germs, and Ammo by a Pulitzer winning author that wrote a book on anthropology through history, and it is the peoples that grew up in colder environments that created more change.
Yeah.
Because the cold it forced them to go for innovation. As to where living in a warm environment, you don't need to innovate too much.
My daughter is studying political science right now.
Yeah.
Right?
Poli-sci.
In high school. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
But anyway, she's like, hey, if you've never noticed, she's like, the warmer areas of the world tend to be more individualistic and conservative.
Yeah.
The colder areas seem to be more tribal and communal.
Until you start talking about rural areas, and then that
even then
shifts a little bit.
Even then, man, I mean, when they had family farms, they had like 2 or 3 generations living on a farm.
Yeah, of course.
And
that's what it took. That's why you had to have big ass families back in the old days.
You would have like 40 people living out there.
Now they're wanting big ass families again. But who's going to pay for them?
Can't do it.
Who's going to pay for them?
I'm going to do something I've never done on my channel before.
Don't do it.
Don't do it? All right.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
I'll keep you guys wondering.
Leave it alone. So, Rams at Seahawks.
Ooh.
I think we're both on the Lions on that last one.
Yeah, we're Lions.
Yeah, we're both going Lions.
But, here's the deal. I ate that one. That one
though.
Is a toss-up because I could see either team.
I know. I told you that. That's
I
actually what I said.
I just think Dan Campbell's Lions are going to be
they're playing so
more
good.
Powerful than Matt Eberflus Packers.
Yeah,
and I think it's going to come down to which team is being coached to win harder.
Yeah,
and I think ultimately that's going to be Dan Campbell's team.
Lions have been playing great. Even somebody on a losing ass team, I don't remember who it was asked who they thought was the best team in the league at the moment, and their answer was the Lions. Dude. That they have a strong ass chance of going to the Super Bowl.
People want to run through a brick wall for that motherfucker. Now I'll tell you this: I thought that Antonio Pierce was that guy.
Who the fuck that coach was.
But I'm starting to wonder if Antonio Pierce is actually really that guy.
I don't know, man.
I mean, when you think about it, because you're an objective fan, you're a fan of football.
I'm a fan of the game.
Yeah, so you look at our team, you look at Antonio Pierce, you see what we did last season, and then all of a sudden you see what we're shitting out this season.
It isn't good.
It's not. No, it's not. And
I'm not gonna lie.
Obviously, we need to fire Luke Getsy. That is not. There's no fucking. Dude, is there nobody at all in here? We're just talking to ourselves, aren't we?
Yeah, it's fine though.
Wow, Jesus titty fuck, motherfuckers. You assholes. Didn't even fucking tune in.
Don't call them a-holes. Well, yeah, call them
a-holes.
No,
call them. Yeah,
call them a-holes. Call them out.
Come on, man.
You bitches.
Rod. Al.
Where are y'all?
Rich.
Where you at?
Where you guys at? Come on now. All right.
We are up in here.
Rams at Seahawks. I'm going Geno Smith at home.
Yep. Seahawks.
Yep. I think it's actually going to be by 10 points or more.
Now, this next game is also going to be a banger, in my opinion.
I do think this
one's going to be fun to watch.
I don't know what to expect out of this.
You got a 4-4 Colts and a 5-2 Vikings.
I'm going Vikings.
I am going to go Vikings. I just have a feeling this is going to be a fun one to watch.
I'm going Vikings. Although Sam Darnold has, he's lost a couple.
Hey, we got somebody in here. What's up, bro? Throw some shit up in the chat.
Yo, what's up? Hey, someone joined us. No, seriously. Although, I'm still believing in Sam Darnold.
All right.
I've become. I hate to say it, but he is
becoming a fan.
Kind of, sort of am, man.
Hey, look, man, there's some good quarterback. I'm a huge fan of Mariota, and I think he needs to get more fucking playing time.
I've always been a fan of Mariota.
I don't understand why you guys got rid of him, and it pisses me off.
No.
Like, why did you get rid of him? He is a great quarterback.
I thought if we just sat him down and fucking worked our asses off with Mariota, he had certain.
If you guys would have given him first
intangibles.
Intangibles. If you would have given him first slot, I guarantee you would have gotten more out of him. When you got a guy sitting there playing backup, most of the time, and I'm not saying all the time.
He would not have been worse than Derek Carr, but he would have been a hell of a lot cheaper.
And he would have been a way better fucking quarterback. Every time he has backed you guys up, when you guys are even tailing, he has brought you guys to the brink of fucking winning those games sometimes.
Right.
Like, to where I'm literally on the edge of my fucking seat as a Chiefs fan going, holy shit, Mariota's a fucking king. Why are you not playing him more? This dude's so good.
The Titans failed Mariota. Okay.
They did. I'll 100% give you that.
They failed him.
I just don't want to see any more teams fail him because the guy's good. Is he hard to get along with?
I don't think so. The dude pretty much stays out of the press.
That's the way I look at it.
And
he
that's
just
like, to me,
to himself.
as a fan, to be completely honest,
I
a guy
prefer
that
those
stays
people.
out of the press, then, dude, trust me, because they say no press is bad press. Bullshit. There's some bad fucking press, dude. There's some shit. I'm a Raiders fan, dude. We've had some players do some dumb fucking shit.
Yeah, no press is bad press. You said that wrong.
What's up? Well,
it's any press is good press, and you said no press is good, or no press is bad press. And I'm like, that actually is a very true statement, but not the way you meant to say it.
Well, you see that today in American politics for sure. Someone on either side will come out and say something so extreme, it'll be clickbait, and all of a sudden they're fucking popular and they're getting fed into the algorithm. And it's like,
yeah,
no, it's not because I agree with this motherfucker.
How do you think Kamala got her VP? He said they're weird.
Man, that's the thing is, like, ultimately, whether I agree with her choice.
Oh, no. I'm not trying to make it political by any stretch. I'm just saying that it was clickbait that got him there.
It was. It really was.
I'm being honest about it. I'm not. I mean, just trying to be honest. I'm not trying to be a dick one way or the other.
No.
I'm just saying that particular one was a clickbait thing. But I also kind of think Vance was a little bit of a clickbaity thing for Trump, too.
I think he was, too, because Vance was totally
Well, he wrote
Trump.
The hillbilly elegy.
Yeah, and he was totally against Trump right out the gate.
I know, but now it's like they're best buddies.
Now it's like they're best buddies.
It's
and
weird.
Shit. So
that's what I'm saying. I think
Trump,
it was
that was
both.
a conquest. You know,
it was kind of the same thing.
This guy, and I think that's who Trump appeals to.
Yeah,
is guys who can't really conquer, so they want to see someone conquer on their behalf.
But he got that. What he was looking for was that Appalachia vote, which isn't that big a vote. Sorry, we're going to stop being political.
No, fuck it. It's my channel.
All right, we'll do whatever you want.
It's my channel, and we can do this.
It's my channel, and I do what I want.
Yeah. No.
And we lost the one person that was watching.
That's fine. It's my channel, and I can fucking do what I want.
But yeah, I don't know. It's a weird thing going on right now. It seems like everything's all about whatever's going hot on Twitter. Or whatever it's called, or what's the other one called?
Whatever the biggest fucking local TikTok.
That's the other one. I couldn't think of it.
I've never, you know,
I've never had a Twitter or X account.
This is when you realize you're old, is when you just don't have fucking time to keep up with all the new bullshit.
I don't care to keep up with it. That's my thing.
You just don't care, and that's when you realize it's like, oh. But part of that needs to be...
I keep up with what I need to.
You need to also
realize...
And
I also push all the rest of the shit out.
But you know what we also do? We also realize that this isn't our world anymore.
Well, I realize that there's so much clickbait that it doesn't matter. It's all clickbait. There's nothing huge ever happening. It's all clickbait.
It's all clickbait. Both sides, absolutely.
That's all I'm saying. Both sides, every bit of it is
graphics. The best graphics, you know. I mean, you've become a hell of a producer. We could produce a news show. I
just got to get the beginnings opening.
You know, we could do a hell of a news show.
Yeah.
And fucking lead people the way, but that's just not, you know.
It's not in me.
Who the fuck am I to tell somebody how to vote? You know what I mean?
It's not in me.
I only see the world through my eyes.
And if I were going to do a news channel, it would have to be the perspective of both sides and try to argue the middle. That's the only way I would do it. It would have to be even. I would never be able to do it as one-sided politics.
If I'm being
because that way we would actually be able to have interactions.
You're referring to like Walter Cronkite.
Yeah, doing the news correctly, without inserting my opinion.
So we both decided Vikings then.
Oh yes.
Okay. All right.
Dude, this next one, I feel like it might be a fun one, but at the same time, I feel like the Chiefs are going to run away with this one too. Like this one, I feel like isn't even going to be funny.
You see an 8-0 coming then?
I do.
You know what, dude? To be completely fucking honest with you, I want it to be Baker.
Hey, look, dude, I'm a fan of Baker Mayfield.
I know. We are both Baker Mayfield
Baker
fans.
Mayfield, dude. You know how we
so,
became Baker Mayfield fans is watching Thursday Night Football outside on the fucking thing.
Yeah,
and it would just. There was
yeah.
one night we were like, Jesus Christ, Baker Mayfield is a hell of a football player.
Yeah, but that's the
But
thing.
we had never really paid attention before.
Well, I mean, it's fucking Cleveland Browns. I mean, he wasn't exactly on our radar here. We
No.
live in Chiefs
Yeah.
country and have a huge Raiders fan
yeah,
base.
that's pretty much the only two football things we got around here.
Yeah, it's either
It's Raiders or Chiefs.
It's Raiders,
which
or
is
Chiefs.
hilarious, being from like the Midwest.
It's because dude, and
Tickets are cheap.
Every one of us, every fucking one of us, has either from or has lived in California.
Yeah, I mean, I've never lived there, but I have definitely been there long enough to call it living there. I was there for like 2.5 months once. I don't know if that's residency status yet, but I was there for a minute, dude, working.
I did a 6-month lease on my first apartment, and then I signed a 3-month I came in after that. I was assuming the rest of the 3-month lease for a roommate in a 5-bedroom house in El Cajon.
Right on.
So we had that. And then that guy came to us and he was like, hey, apparently I can get $1 million for this house, so I'm going to sell it. He was fucking old and shit. He probably bought the house for $50,000.
Oh, yeah.
On his fucking, on his oil field
that stuff
salary.
used to be dirt cheap.
Yeah. Yeah, so.
At one point, as long as you held on to that home, anywhere you purchased it within a 5-mile destination of the coast is now worth at least 300, 400, 500, 700 times more than it was worth at the time.
It's worth more now, and I'll tell you
Same
why.
on the East Coast, though.
Because as much as I travel back to the West Coast and talk to people, and I bump into friends, and I have some affluent friends that live in the San Diego, LA area, and what I've noticed is they're all moving.
Rochelle.
Rochelle.
She got a goddamn Lamborghini. Lamborghini.
The Curb twins.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Yep.
The Polacks.
Yep.
They're very.
Well, wait, what?
No, it's good. They're good.
It's what they call themselves.
Yeah.
Like, wait a second.
So
let's slow down.
No, so they I'm choosing Bucks, by the way. I'm straight choosing fucking
All
Bucks.
right.
I'm
No,
straight
you're fine.
choosing
You're
Bucks.
fine. You're fine.
I think the Bucks are going to come into fucking Arrowhead.
Look, it's gonna happen at some point.
Baker fucking Mayfield.
And look, if anyone's
and
going to do it, I would prefer
you
him.
would prefer it be Baker Mayfield.
I would prefer it be Baker than anyone else.
But,
so I think it would be dope to lose against Baker if we're going to lose against somebody.
So what were we talking about? I totally spaced it. Marijuana affects the memory.
Boy, does it.
Boy,
does it.
I need a beer.
On it. Sorry, you just got to let me know, bro.
Yep, I'm sorry. I need a beer. So, no,
there's one more in there.
It's been a strange fucking season, guys.
It's been a fun one, though. At first it was disappointing because it was like, what's going on? And then all of a sudden it was like, wait a second, this is getting a shake-up. This is kind of fun.
Yeah, well...
You know what I mean? That's how I saw it.
It was very... At the very beginning, it was very just like, really? Really?
Yeah, well, the first game was fucking
really
weird because of all the calls.
Yeah,
like,
that one,
holy
calls. Shit, I will never get over that.
Dude, it was
I will
wild.
never, for the life of me, get over that.
Which one you want?
Yeah.
Yep. I didn't have two different ones out there.
I
knew you knew what the other one was.
Yep.
Yeah, Sean brought over some fucking 7.5% beers thinking that was how he was going to roll. I'm like, oh, dude,
Well,
I ain't even touching them bastards.
Drank 2, you drank 2, right?
No, I have yet to touch one of those things, but I'm about to.
One.
Nope, I'm about to. After this one, I'm about to.
Because I've had 2.
Oh, shit, this one's still kind of full.
No, I swear to God you've had one. You haven't had one? Oh, my God, no.
Nope.
They are tasty.
No, they're delicious beers.
But they're just like, burn. They'll punch you in the
hit
fucking
hard
dick.
and they hit fast and
And
they
honestly,
fuck you up.
I got to work tomorrow. I got the big bosses coming down.
Yeah.
So it's like, well.
Yeah, you can't get too fucking rocked.
Yeah.
So whoever's in the chat, man, throw in who you thinks is going to win over the Bucks and the Chiefs.
Yeah. I want to hear that.
And if you're a Raiders fan with Lefty over here, Let us.
Raiders.
All right. I was like, I'm gonna wait. I want to wait. Come on, man. Just fucking do it, bro. That was awesome.
Oh, that's what we do, man. We fucking get lightheaded and pass out, too. Dude, you gotta be a fucking... Dude, all right, so I'm gonna tell you what.
Have you seen that commercial where the guy doesn't know the...
You have not been to a fucking barbecue until you've been to a Raiders
I want to go to one, man. I want to go to a tailgate. Raiders tailgate would be a blast. So I'm wearing my Marcus Allen shirt, though.
As long as you wear the right one.
He's passed, okay? It's an actual jersey.
Now,
it's a real NFL branded jersey.
There is a guy that has a Marcus Allen jersey that half of it is black and silver.
Oh, dope. But see, I would have to wear mine. I would have to wear mine, though.
I'm sitting there looking at it. I saw it, and I was like,
you can't hate it. You can't hate it.
Fuck that guy.
Dude, here's the thing, though. If I go, I'm wearing my straight-up Chiefs Marcus Allen jersey. I let a buddy of mine take that to go watch a game. And he ran into Marcus Allen coming off of the elevator, and nobody had a goddamn marker.
If we beat you...
I was like, son of a bitch, that thing needs an autograph.
If we beat you at that game, you are 100% safe, and you will be hugged.
I know.
And called a good sport.
I get it. Always
if you win.
But I want to go to a tailgate. I do want to go to
I would pay my tab before
and I will run.
Yeah, and I would just bolt.
I'll saunter. I'll saunter.
Because of man, you were cool as fuck up until
you guys won.
You guys won. Now I fucking hate you. And I want to stab you.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to stab you.
And I'm not going to get stabbed, so I'm going to saunter off, pay my tab early.
Yeah. So there's the danger of coming to a Chiefs Raiders
look, man,
game.
It would be the same thing if I went to a fucking Philly game.
Especially wearing the Marcus Allen jersey.
Well, it's the same thing if you go to a Philly game. If you lose, you're going to get stabbed if you try to celebrate. Well, or I'm sorry, if your team wins and they lose, you better not celebrate on the way out the stadium.
Just
get gone. That's what I'm saying. Philly will fuck you up, bro. Kansas City might do it too, though. There's some people up there that are a little fucking degenerate.
Kansas City gets a little bit rough.
It's nowhere close to Philly and what the Raiders do.
They got parking at the church across the street from the stadium.
Yeah,
and that's usually where I park.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's actually the safest place to park.
It's actually the best place to park because they
don't charge very much for it either.
It's $15.
Yeah, that was how long ago though?
Well, back when Raiders KC tickets were $120.
Okay, so that's been a minute. So it's probably $80 to park there now.
But you know what? They had such a small lot. What you did is you called them and you gave them your license plate number.
Yep.
And you just paid them right then.
Yep, I've done it once before.
And then what they did is they just said, okay, just show up, and you just drive that car with that license plate number, and they scratch you off the list.
Yep.
And
it's pretty sick.
They maybe have 100 cars out there.
Yeah, it's not very many, and it's the safest place in the area to park. It's the safest
place because there's
they actually have security.
20 volunteers walking around.
Yeah, they have a security guard and 20 volunteers walking around. Your car ain't getting broke into.
Yeah, dude, you're good.
Safe. Plus, if you even park on the street all the way around it, they're still paying attention to those vehicles too. So
they are
just an FYI.
They are, but you know what, man? It's totally worth it because your car's there. It's safe, and it's honestly. But walking out of that stadium, I've walked out having won and having lost.
Yes, there's a difference.
Hey, what's up? There's a complete difference.
Holy shit.
We get a comment?
Thought Kaczynski was dead. What's that?
Oh,
he did say that. Dude, he actually said that before we started.
What's up?
You said you were going with the Ted Kaczynski look.
Yeah. Yeah.
We were laughing about it before we started. I'm like, fuck it, man, go for it. If anyone even gets the reference, I'll give them credit. So,
Hell
credit, Alpocalypse.
Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah. That is awesome.
That was fucking dead on accurate.
That was exactly what we were talking about.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I just...
You've even got the 5 o'clock shadow shit going.
Oh, well, it's more than 5 o'clock. This is like
yeah.
2...
Let me see that shit.
It's like 2
on
weeks.
camera. Holy Jesus Christ.
Well, you know.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's you do. Look, you got the whole thing going.
Yeah.
What's happening, brother?
What's up, Dave? What's up? Read it. I can't see it.
Maybe DB Cooper. Yeah, if he had a suit on, I'd give him that.
DB Cooper.
And a parachute.
Not as
Dude,
sophisticated.
you should do that for Halloween. Find you a backpack that looks like a parachute pack and throw exactly what you're wearing, but like a brown suit. It's exactly what he had.
You know what I'm going to do for Halloween?
Ted Kaczynski.
No. I'm going to, all I do is just, I have a fucking, a big old wig that I put on, and it's all Beetlejuicy. And I basically have my kids do Beetlejuicy makeup on it.
Dude, Beetlejuice is the shit. It's literally one of the greatest movies
yeah.
ever. I need to see the new one.
But the thing is that the Beetlejuice fucking jacket that I have
Yeah.
actually has a Raiders emblem sewed at the bottom.
Oh, no shit.
It. Yeah.
It's like a black and white striped jacket or
Yeah,
something
it's
with
like
like
a
a bunch
black-
of green shit on it.
And then it just actually has a Raiders emblem. And it was just, dude, honestly, it was, I bought it because
Fuck
it was
yeah,
in a
bro.
thrift store.
Heading to
'Cause-
get some Spanish food.
Hell
Getting some
yeah.
Mexican food.
Yep. Oh.
Motherfucking right, dude.
So I dated a girl from Spain.
What do
and
you
I
have
got-
out there? Is it more Tex-Mex or actually Mexican? Or is it more Hispanic? Sorry, I don't know exactly. That's such a
I
broad
don't know
statement.
What the, yeah.
No, yeah, I mean, it's a broad statement in the food world, so that's why I'm asking.
So, like,
So, sorry.
when we lived over there in Madrid, because we lived over there
Yeah,
for a few
man.
months,
You were over there for a minute.
everything I ate was like a fucking amazing salad and some sort of amazingly cooked seafood.
Yeah, man, that would be
That's-
dope.
Because that's what was cheap there.
Dude, that would be sick.
And it was all like, so like, I'm over there thinking, I'm like, Jesus, how much are we spending on these groceries? And it was a stupid low amount. It was like
Sorry, we got Steelers and 49ers on a bye.
Steelers and 49ers on a bye.
Yeah.
What are you thinking about Brock Purdy right now?
I don't even know, man. I've not watched him close enough to be able to tell you one way or another.
Dude, for what it's worth, I do think Brock Purdy is the real deal.
He could be,
I
man.
just think
It's just
that-
he needs to get the right people in front of him too. Those good running backs.
I mean, he's had some unfortunate series of events.
He
this
has.
year.
He
And,
has. But let's see
but
though.
I really do, and dude, you can have an off year. And
Look,
still
Mahomes
be,
isn't the only one that's going to have the crown from this point forward.
Yeah,
There will be other people that come out and whoop his ass in some stats. It will happen. I'm just waiting
But think about it.
for who it's going to be right now.
Look how
The Jets
because
have been putting up some numbers.
Brock
Not
Purdy's
the Jets,
already
sorry.
taken them to
The
no,
Eagles.
Brock Purdy's already taken them to the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
All right, played in the Super Bowl. Lost to who?
I don't remember.
Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, yeah, P. Holmes.
But Mahomes.
P.
So-
Holmes is so hard to beat.
So you lost in the Super Bowl, but you know who you lost to? You lost to Patrick Mahomes
I know.
in the Super Bowl. So
Yeah.
that kind of loss doesn't sting as much as if they were playing like the fucking
Great ball.
Ravens or
Yeah.
something like
I-
you know,
I see what you
you've
mean.
lost to Patrick Mahomes. You know.
All right. Sorry, to his question earlier, it was I asked him what's up. He said nothing much. Me and the missus on the way to get the Mexican food, Hispanic food.
Hell yeah.
Sounds delicious. I am a huge fan of fucking barbacoa street tacos
We actually have an amazing selection
Ah,
of Mexican food.
and
here.
food trucks.
A
Right down
lot-
the road, dude. Some
Well,
amazing food. Like
lot
the
of
beer
our
to
food
tacos
trucks,
are fucking to die for.
A lot of our food trucks actually have ended up being brick and mortars.
Yeah,
And
some of them started
that's-
as food trucks, yeah, and then bumped
Yeah.
up. Our favorite one that was a weird one.
Yeah, Nacho Ordinary Taco.
Ended
we can
up
say it.
in-
I'll endorse them for free.
Oh hell yeah!
If you're in Nixa, Missouri, Nacho Ordinary Taco.
If you do not go there, you are missing out.
at 14 Mill Market.
Now, he's allergic to mushrooms. I am not. Their portobello taco is one of the best fucking things I've ever eaten.
However,
and I am not normally a person to go for a vegetarian item.
What I like is the
they're
fact
so
that
good.
there are things that aren't on the menu.
The things that are not on the menu used to be on the menu back in the day when we first started, going there. And holy fuck.
So
it sold us on the place, and now they don't have it unless you're a big fan and have been going there for a minute.
Yeah,
they'll bust those things out for a few people.
And what I tell people, because I tell
so
people all
good.
the time, they're like, they said they didn't have a secret menu. It's like you have to go there more often.
Yeah, you need to go more.
You have to spend more. You have to go there. You have to go there, and you have to spend more. And eventually, you are going to get. They're going to say, well, we've got this, and you're going to go, holy fucking shit, that was worth it.
Dude, we were going to go there. We found out that they were set up at a brewery and just outside of town one day. And we decided that we were going to run there real quick.
Oh.
Because we just wanted tacos.
Yeah.
And we were going to order all of those secret menu tacos that we knew about. And that was it until we got there, and they were like, guys, we keep some of it here for you, but we don't keep that much of it here for you. So they had to, just we had to order some extra shit. But it ended up being awesome. They are amazing at what they do.
Oh my God.
Their cooking prowess is fucking absolutely amazing.
Because Leslie has tried every single thing on the menu.
Yeah.
Because that is her
I've tried
thing.
probably 90% of it. I've not tried it all.
She loves that place.
It's amazing, though.
There are 4 or 5 things that I gravitate towards.
Of course.
But she has now had everything except for the mushroom because she doesn't like mushrooms.
Totally understand. Plus, if she kissed you, she would kill you.
Well, pretty much. I mean, it would just be like I don't
know. Death
by
by shroom.
I don't know the last time I accidentally got one on a pizza.
You didn't have a reaction.
It just.
I don't remember you having a reaction.
I think because we weren't.
Because you even picked 1 or 2 off of it, and that should normally give you a reaction, right?
No.
No, not as long as you don't eat it, even if it was cooked on it.
Basically, I had kind of a runny nose for the rest of the night.
Okay, that is not actually that bad.
But that was just one little miss.
Yeah, I know.
I did pick a lot of them off.
I think you got 99% of them. It was just that one little percent.
That one little miss gave me a runny nose for the rest of the night.
But that is not that bad.
But if I were
I can only understand how much worse it would have been had you eaten like a whole one on accident.
If I just fucking ate it, not even paying attention to the fact there are mushrooms on it.
They've a pretty good texture to figure out that you're eating a mushroom.
They do. They've got a dead giveaway, and all I got to do is wash it out of my mouth.
Yeah, the texture is a pretty dead giveaway.
Because what'll happen is my mouth will also react immediately.
Oh, you get where it hurts.
My tongue will swell up.
That fucking
cheeks
sucks.
will swell. My lips will swell. Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, sorry. There's another one in here that hasn't caught up yet.
What's up?
Oh, that's because I need to do this. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Oh, I gotta go interact with it. Chat. Blah, 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 blah. Interact with, and I need to move this to live chat. There we go.
Can we talk about the Chiefs actually playing really shitty football?
Well, I wanted to make sure and get to his statement real quick. He said, my dumbass mom told me after 49 years of being a Raiders fan and watching my painful journey that she's now a Chiefs fan. What the fuck?
Well, now...
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the situation. That's hilarious. You have to admit that's funny. Oh, my gosh. Hilarious.
What do you tell? Because
I don't know what you say, bro.
It's like
I don't know what you say to that.
It's like your mother telling you that she.
Only because I'm a Chiefs fan, I find that super humorous.
Fuck off. Can I get an FKC in there?
Yeah, throw some fuck KCs in there.
FKC.
He jumped out. He's like, "Fuck you guys!" Now I'm sure they're getting for dinner right now. Let's see the lighter.
Here's the deal, though. You guys. Man.
I don't know.
It's just
I don't know what to say about us.
Man, I would actually be mad at my mom.
Look, we have a little bit of a dynasty going. There's so many people that are just gravitated towards the connection between Kelsey and Mahomes and Andy. People like that. I mean, and it's the same reason that we like Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just if you're a fan of the game, then and you see someone that's just like, holy shit, how are they able to do those things? You're just attracted to those people.
I think so.
You know what I mean?
I think so, yeah. Absolutely.
And especially if you're not Tom Brady. Because people started hating Tom Brady, but nobody hates Mahomes. Nobody hates Andy. Nobody hates Kelsey.
Well, if you're a Raiders fan, you do.
Well, yeah.
But
I mean,
still,
in the context of football,
any of us Raiders fans, if Ian Rappaport came out tomorrow and said Patrick Mahomes is going to the Las Vegas Raiders before the trade deadline,
wouldn't you fucking jump up and down?
I would probably shit myself right there.
Right there as you were trying to measure your ring finger for the ring that's coming.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean?
Because
like which fucking hand which fucking finger does this go on? Because I need to measure that.
Especially to hear the next day, Travis Kelce has decided to follow suit.
Jesus, it's over with. And look, Mahomes is good. He can probably hit 90% of the people he's aiming for no matter what. I'm sure he can figure out plays pretty quick. He seems like a pretty intelligent man. He's got a good head on his shoulders. He seems to be, got his shit together outside of his brother.
I think so.
Which that's not in his control, nor should it be.
It shouldn't. He shouldn't even be judged by it, to be completely
honest. He shouldn't be.
I mean, as a Raiders fan, yes. Do I love to poke shit at Jackson Mahomes? Absolutely.
I get
Brittany
it.
Mahomes,
but it's not Pat's fault that his brother's a douchebag.
Realistically, if I'm being intellectually honest about being a fan of the game,
he's fun to watch.
He's a fucking great football player.
He has been good for football. I can honestly say that too. He's brought more eyes to the game outside of Kelsey, who just became started doing it with Taylor, and then that brought more eyes to the game for sure. However,
my daughters became interested.
Hey, look, it's good. It's good for football. Absolutely. That's all I'm going to say is it's good for football. I think it's awesome. More eyes on the game is only a good thing.
And what's funny is because
almost rhymed.
We've always had a rule in our house: you can choose your own team, but you will be a sports fan.
Mm-hmm.
You can choose your own team. If you want to choose the Chiefs, then you can choose the Chiefs.
But I will shit on you all the time.
But keep in mind, this house. I mean, you walked in.
This is a house of football, girls.
You've seen my house. When you drive.
You know you're pulling up to a Raiders fan's home. That's all I'm gonna say. You know you just pulled up to a Raiders fan's home. There were some choices made.
There were some executive decisions.
There were some choices made. I'll just say that. Yeah, it doesn't look bad by any stretch. There were definitely some choices made. But you're pulling up without there being a single Raider sticker in sight. You're pulling up to a Raider fan home.
Oh, we don't have anything.
Nothing.
Because to the north and south of us, right directly.
Yeah.
Multiple houses is Chiefs, Raiders, Chiefs. And I got to hear it all the time.
Yeah,
because they know. They see me walking outside.
Look, when you're a fucking Raiders fan, unless you're living in a Raider neighborhood, which that's not a thing. It means you guys are all separated throughout town. You guys should make a neighborhood.
We should. So I got lucky.
Get a communal building in the middle. And that's where you guys all get together and watch the games.
A really cheap house that needed some remodeling.
Right on.
And since my skill was remodeling,
that's what you do.
I essentially was ready to spend a lot of money and a lot of time remodeling it, and I did. So that's actually how I'm able to live where I live.
Yeah.
There's no...
working in construction, which is also what I did, you learn how to do things that make it a lot easier for you to be able to
I mean,
do it on your own.
All the repairs, I was like, well, shit.
Because you're always watching other trades do their jobs. You're asking questions.
Yeah.
Hanging out. Yeah.
You just learn shit. You know, you learn stuff.
You do learn it by being there. That is no question about that. I was there doing the same shit.
And by doing it, I mean, there's so many times. I've got a big problem with telling bosses to go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
Full well knowing that I can always go work for mom and dad.
Yeah, as long as you have, but don't burn bridges.
Well, no, but I'm really bad at that. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna go.
I get it.
And I'll call my parents and I'll be like, do you have any work that needs to be done on any houses? And they'll send me a list.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, send us a bill. I'm like, sweet. And I'll send a reasonable bill and I'll get a reasonable check very quickly, and
hell yeah.
And then I'll get tired of that and I'll go find some work somewhere.
That's what you have to do.
But I can always.
You know what? I'm gonna see if I can see this. You can always what?
I can always go sling sheetrock and mud and lay trim and linoleum floors for mom and dad.
No, didn't come up. I was seeing if that would work. Yeah, you've always got work.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. If you know a trade, there's always a job.
You know, I really want to be involved in handing off my knowledge that I've gained through the years.
Yeah, it's probably something I should concentrate on too.
And that's something.
Because I worked all around the country, working with people on the East Coast, West Coast, and they're so different in the ways that they do things. So different. Like a fucking mud trowel on the East Coast is what we would use for EFS. Around here, it's just a handle with a square plate.
Yeah.
And that's what they use out there for mud, as to where we use a mud box here.
Yeah.
Just different techniques, different places.
Yeah. Different things.
It's very interesting, honestly.
It is. And I've had offers to go to both coasts.
Yeah.
And I keep hearing the same thing. Hey, we found you through your LinkedIn profile. We saw your pictures of all your work, and we want you to head our projects. And to be completely honest, it's only the cost of living in those areas that has kept me from moving.
Yeah.
Because they're pretty lucrative, and even with that much money, I would still have a worse lifestyle.
You want to know what I was going to do at one point to try to get out of the industry? Make a coffee table book about all the quotes I've seen in porta potties.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? It would be genius, wouldn't it?
Dude, because there's so much.
So many, dude.
So many.
So many.
You'd literally just drive around.
Just a coffee table book full of fucking porta potty quotes.
There's always like
some motherfuckers always got a marker, and then once that happens, everyone gets their markers.
Then everyone gets it. Yeah. Dude, you could make a book. You could just drive around right now to
100%.
construction sites.
Dude, I could have done it over the course of time that I was working, because there were so many fucking hilarious ones. There's some that are so racist that would never be put in a book. They were bad.
A lot of them are racist.
Some of them are so bad.
Yeah.
I try to take it in the context of comedy and not get upset by it.
Oh, we've worked with them. We know who they are.
It depends on the context of the joke.
You know, and here's the thing too.
That's the only thing I'll say. Because I'm not trying to
I understand.
Defend anyone. I'm just saying that it depends if the joke was a literal joke or if it's translated straight into racism.
So, what is the objection to Mexicans coming over here and becoming Americans? What is the real objection to that?
Well, to get out of Mexico, to become into a better society that has a better economy.
What can really be our objection?
I have no objection.
Because I'm trying to understand it.
I have none. Because
I
thought we were a nation of immigrants.
I also speak
it's kind of
somebody
like right there on Ellis Island. I mean,
who I'm a manager of subcontractors.
Yeah, and how many subcontractors do you have that are Americans, born and raised?
2.
How many do you have that are from out of this country in some shape, way, or form, either Ukrainian, Russian, or Mexican, or elsewhere?
I have 3 Hispanic crews. However, one of those crews they were all actually born in Chicago.
Oh, nice.
Uh,
Rough town.
they still live as Mexicans,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Hey, keep your heritage.
But
There's nothing wrong with that.
they're actual American citizens. I've done background checks on all my guys. I've got background checks. I know what they're.
But you have some Ukrainians.
Yeah, I've
Russians.
Ukrainians and Russians.
Yeah.
I have a couple Ukrainian crews, a Russian crew.
Now, out of all your crews, the output you get from the ones that are not from this country versus the ones that are, what do you get?
Are you asking me if my American crews are the ones that get work very last?
No.
Because
I'm asking if
because
they
I'm
give
gonna just
better output to the point where they get more jobs.
My American crews, keeping in mind they speak the language
Of course.
and they can communicate better with the homeowners, and the homeowners feel safer with them in their homes. There's naturally some of these old fuckers, you know.
Mm-hmm. Understandable, and I get that. There's a lot of fear in the air.
They're still my overflow crews.
Yeah.
They have earned being the overflow crews.
Wow.
They complain the most.
Well, that's understandable too. They're the ones that would be the most.
They have the most warranty issues.
I can't remember the word I was trying to.
And they take the longest.
Yeah.
And they just don't do as good of a job.
Do they understand that they're getting paid per the job, not per hour?
You know, I don't really care about that.
No.
You know,
it's not your
just
job to
don't.
care about that
Yeah.
part. It's your job to make sure that the crews are giving the output that they're supposed to. All right. Apocalypse is no longer in the house. I'm sure he's eating dinner right now.
All right, Al. Thanks for coming.
I wish you would have let us know exactly what kind of Hispanic food you were eating, because now I'm super interested.
Now I'm interested.
Yeah.
So
now I want to know.
The next time we see,
Like, are you talking
Al,
street taco stuff like SoCal, or are you talking like Tex-Mex? You talking? I don't know. I
see,
forgot where you live.
There's so much. Yeah. So we need to know like what kind of.
Yeah, because there's all kinds of Hispanic food.
Yeah.
Like, there's different classifications.
We need
of
to
that.
know what's up.
Yeah.
Guys.
So, and it's all yummy. I got no qualms against any of it. I'll take Tex-Mex all day. I'll take street tacos from SoCal all day.
There are some Cuban dishes that I absolutely love.
Yeah.
And some that I absolutely just do not like at all.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. I just there's some that has the curry in it, and I don't like that.
Yeah. It just depends.
I don't.
It just depends. There's some places that'll put shit on my stuff. I'm like, why?
Fair enough. All right.
It just felt like it shouldn't have been there. But anyway, guys. Al, are you back in here?
I don't think he is. I think
somebody's in here.
Someone's in here. Who's in here?
Throw something in the chat.
Yeah,
Let us know what's up. So, what'd you think about the game last week?
Fuck you.
We won.
Fuck KC.
Dude,
FKC,
I am.
FKC. Come on, let's hear that shit in the
Look,
chat.
I
FKC.
personally am like so.
No.
I don't know what to think about this year. It's wild. It's wild.
You look like a Chargers fan.
I know. I got Charger colors on.
You do.
All right, guys. I got to pee.
You got to pee.
Sean, you want to shut her down?
Yeah, let's shut her down. Let's shut her down, guys.
All right.
I've got to get up and go to work in the morning, and I got to eat this drunk away, so I'm going to order pizza.
All right. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Do all the things. I'll even give you a second.
Un second. Un segundo. Un momento, por favor. I know about enough Spanish to get my ass